Hello, I'm going to quickly show you how you can create a PowerPoint presentation. First of all, you open PowerPoint. You click on blank presentation. So you should get the first slide. This is called the slide like this. It is having the title and the subtitle. So let's say we call it University of Rwanda. A brief overview. So you can select the text and you make it Arial. This one you make it also Arial and you increase the size as well. Now, as you see, our presentation is having a single slide, so we add a new slide, which is title and content. A brief history. Arial. So the University of Rwanda emerged from a merger of 5 public universities higher learning namely we can increase the space, then we use the numbering UNL KIE KIST KHE ISAE UP and so on. So UNL means University of Université Nationale du Rwanda or National University of Rwanda. Then Kigali Institute of Education, Kigali Institute of Science and Technology, Kigali Health Science Institute, and so on and so forth. So UPI means Umutara Polytechnics. So we can even increase the line spacing. We make it 1.5. Still, we are to use Arial. The text here can be increased in size. These ones also can be increased in size, like this. Now we can duplicate and write colleges and campuses. We can write CE, College of Education, College of Science and Technology, CMHS, CAVM, and so on. So what about campuses? We can change the layout of this slide, which was title and content. We make it comparison. So here we put colleges and there we put campuses. Arial like this. We can even use what we call format painter. If you want this title to have this same size and same font type, we copy it, then we click on format painter, then we select colleges. Immediately the same formatting from campuses, they are applied to colleges. Now campuses, we can write Rukara campus, Remera campus, Nyagatare campus, Rusizi campus, Busogo campus, and so on and so forth. Area, again, we can increase the size and also the line spacing as well. So we can go on by adding a new slide by duplicating this one. We don't have to create a new one and apply the same formatting from scratch. We make right click, then duplicate the slide like this. You can even provide a table. You can provide a video or a picture, whatever you like to add. Let's say we add a table of 2 times 2 like this. Maybe we write schools, then departments. Of course, here we write College of Education. We increase the size. We first select, then we increase the size. We also make it Arial. The school, we can write the School of Education, Department of Maths, Science, Physical Education. So we are to add a new row below, School of Education, Department of Humanities and Languages Education. We add again below, Special Needs Education, then Special Need Education. We can also add another new slide, which is called picture with the caption. So for the picture, we are going to look for a picture of UR. Let's say we add this one. This is the headquarters of the University of Rwanda. So we write UR headquarters located in Gikondo campus. Arial, then like this. So we add another slide which is title and content. I'm going to show you how you can add a video in a presentation. So as you have seen, to add a table, you click here. To add a chart, you click here. Then need to add a smart art graphic. I will show you what is a smart art and how to add it. You can add a picture, you can add an online picture, you can add a video. So of course the video, we are going to get a simple video located on this computer locally, and which is somehow small in size. Let us use this one. It is big in size, but no problem. We are learning. Can even delete this box of the title to increase the space which the video will use to play. Now once you have added your video, you have to set some one or two settings. You go to playback, then the way the video should start, while in full screen or in slideshow mode. Instead of clicking, you are going to choose automatically, like this, automatically. You can even choose play full screen, or you only play in this small screen. You can choose whether to loop until stopped. Loop means when the video ends, it will start again, then, and so on and so forth. So it will stop when you stop it. So we leave it unchecked. Now, we add another single slide to show you how to add the smart art graphics. So you go to title and content, smart art, Arial boards. Now, to add a smart art, we click on smart art icon. These are the graphics which can represent information. Instead of using a lot of text, you can summarize the information represented by the smart art graphic. For instance, it can be a list of items or a list of different things. It can be a process step by step. It can be a cycle, things which keeps repeating. It can be a hierarchy, if for instance you are to talk about the organization. Then relationship, matrix, pyramid, picture, and so on and so forth. So which graphic do we use? We use maybe cycle or process. We use process, then we click on this one called continuous block process, then OK. So TL means teaching and learning, online activities, face-to-face. Now we are to represent the other information, and we don't remain with an empty box. We right click on this last one. We choose add shape after. Then we write cut and assignments. Right click again. Add shape after. Final exam. This can be a process of teaching. If you are to teach people, and maybe you can, decide the process you will use while teaching and learning, maybe accessing online activities, having face-to-face sessions, doing cuts and assignments, and the other maybe practicals or whatever activity related to the course, the final exam, and so on. So we are done with adding 7 slides, the title and various slides. Now we are to go to design tab, then we will see the group called themes. Themes, they are going to add or to change the look of this presentation by adding some background color, by changing the way some titles are represented. For instance, this is one option, this is another. They are represented differently, like this one, and so on and so forth. So we use this one, no? Now we also go to animations. Here we have some information which is not to be displayed at once when we are in slideshow. So we select this sentence, these 2 sentences. We click on flying. This is the one I am choosing. You can choose even show more. Don't choose any other. Flying again. flying again, flying. So animating some content means you don't want the audience to start discussing the things that you have not yet reached. So to capture the maximum attention of the audience, it is better to animate some content. You can see the numbers which are added to each animation I am giving. It means the first one will be number 1, 2, 3, and so on, until the last on a single slide. So this one can be displayed at once, no problem. So the rest we don't need to animate them. Now we are remaining with one thing which is called slide transition. So transitions means when you are to leave from first slide and you want to go to slide 2, the period between slide 1 and slide 2, it is called transition. Slide 1 is leaving the screen and slide 2 is being displayed on the screen. So the transition here can be push, it can be split, it can be reveal, it can be shape. So each one is having its own way of representing things. So this one is called the curtains. So I prefer using these curtains. Now this slide transition is only applied to slide number 2. So to be able to apply it to other slides of the presentation, we click on apply to all. Apply to all. Now we are done with creating our presentation. We are remaining with showing it. So to show it, we go to View tab. We go to Presentation Views. So we go to Slideshow, I mean. So we are remaining with showing our slides. So to show the slides, we go to Slideshow. Then if you want to start it from the beginning, you click on from beginning. If you are want to start the slideshow from the current slide, let's say the current slide right now is slide number 4. If you want to start it from slide number 4, you use from current slide. So we want to start it from beginning. So you will start by greeting people, then you tell them who you are and what you are going to talk about. Next. So this is about the brief history. You will tell them about the history. You also tell them the names of all the institutions which were merged together to create the University of Rwanda. Then you will be telling them about colleges and campuses. So you start with the colleges. The first one is second, third, fourth, and so on. Then you tell them about campuses. Then you tell them about the College of Education, specifically schools and departments. You let them have a look on how the headquarters of UR is like. This is the video which should start automatically.
Every week, over 6,600 people vacation aboard the world's largest.
Next. So this is the smart art graphic. Then next, this is the end. So this is it. If you want to save your presentation, you click on File, then you can export it to a file or to a CD, whatever you like, or you simply save it locally on your computer. So I am saving on the desktop in a folder called Word. So you can call it University of Rwanda like that, then you click on Save. So this is it. Bye. Thank you.